Goodness gracious. My God. Hey. First off, how's everybody doing? Today's a wonderful day. It's Halloween Eve / Halloween whenever this video will be coming out. Listen, man, but before we get into this, I just have to say this. This has to be announced. Before we get into this, I know, hey, it's Halloween. Everybody's going to be doing their thing, going to parties, dressing up, going viral, movie, you know what I'm saying? But, listen, all my fellas out there, guys, I gotta say it. Every year we have to say it. If you got a girl that you talking to, a girl that's yours, number one, if you have a girl or just any girl in general that you're talking to or you have interest in, and she's going to a Halloween party, you're toast. Okay? I'm just telling you, you're toast. If you got a girl and she's going to a Halloween party, dressed in a costume with the bunny costume, with the fishnet joints around the legs, fit real tight, or she got the cowgirl fit, that she's dressed as the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, she got the skirt on with the bunny tails at the back. Yeah, bro, you're toast. You're toast. It's over. It's game, set, match. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta say it. It has to be said every year because I know a lot of y'all be stressing. A lot of y'all are contemplating if the one is y'all with is the one. Trust me, it's not. She's going to a Halloween party. It's bad enough if you go with her. Because if you go with her, that's even worse. Because she don't even got to fit on for you. She's showing off for the other dudes. But if she goes without you, with her friends, yeah, you're toast. You're toast. Yeah, she don't belong to you. She belongs to them now. That's her new pronouns. You know what I'm saying? She got new pronouns. Her pronouns is they, them. It was you're yours. Now it's they, them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's your girl? No, trust me. She belongs to the pavement. Anyways, back on topic. Mr. Benjamin. If you guys follow me on my podcast, the Dave O Say So podcast, available everywhere. You would know how my takes on Ben Simmons have been lately. Trust me, when I say this, I'm not a Ben Simmons hater. Coming out of LSU in 2016, I thought Ben Simmons was going to be the next LeBron. However, quickly he has shown me that he lacks the dog in him and he doesn't put forth the work and the effort. Ben Simmons came in this league in 2016. This is his sixth or seventh season. He has gotten better at nothing. Ben Simmons has gotten better at nothing when it comes to the game of basketball. You came in with the ability to push the ball, handle it, pass the ball, but yet this is your seventh year in the league. You still don't have a shot. You still can't shoot the ball. You still don't even try. I don't understand this. Ben Simmons is very timid. Okay? Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to pass. You know what Ben Simmons reminds me of? Ben Simmons, every time he touches the ball, it's like, okay, you minding your business, you on the street, do your thing, whatnot. You see a person coming around the corner with bags of money and a gun in his hand, and he's being chased by the police. You move out the way, like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? Like, let me move out the way. But as the guy runs past you, he tosses you the money and the gun and just leaves. Now you're like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? The police is coming after you now. You're like, bro, what am I supposed to do with this? That's Ben Simmons every time he catches the ball. Every time he catches the ball, his heart rate is going at like 100 miles an hour. He can't wait to move out the ball. The minute somebody's open, he passes. It's like hot tomato. You know what I'm saying? He try to get rid of that thing quick. So you just catch it, move it. Like, bro, at least take a look at the basket. Like, at least, act like you're going to do something with the ball. Pump fake or something. Like, you ain't even going to, Every time he on a fast break, he like literally he'll be on a fast break. In the middle of the fast break, he'll pick up the ball and look to pass. I'm like, bro, you're 6'10". You're 6'10" looking to pass when you're open. Shoot the ball. But Ben Simmons is timid. He's terrified to get fouled and to shoot free throws. Now, obviously, everybody's seen this video. It's old, but trust me. I ain't have time to react to when it first came out. But trust me, we gonna dissect this. We finna break this down like pounds of weed and kilos of coke. Yup. That's exactly what we're finna do. So let's get into it.
For themselves, but Luka is too good. He's too great to put a smaller player on him. He's just going to make you pay all night.
Durant, give and go. Simmons. It's an.
All right, run that back, Turbo. Run that back. All right. So you want to wing, right? I'm just going to remind y'all. He's 6'10". Okay, 6'10". Very athletic. Okay.
Pay all night.
Pass the ball.
Durant.
Katie. Give and go. Good play. Good play. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Good play. What happens when he catches the ball? You have Luka Doncic meeting you at the rim. Luka Doncic is 6'6". Luka Doncic can't jump over an eraser. And I'll rock with Luka so hard. I'll rock with Luka so tough. So tough. But we got to keep it a beam. Luka can't jump over an ant. Let's just keep it true, bro. We saw what Andrew Wiggins did to him when he tried to jump up with Wiggins. It was horrible. Andrew Wiggins killed him. Andrew Wiggins is 6'7". Ben is 6'10". If it's not a dunk, it's a finish at the rim plus a foul. Christian Wood over here is probably going to foul you, hit you on the arm, do something. Even if you don't want to shoot it, you got Brody in the corner, number 4. But what does Ben Simmons do? Goes up, very soft, very timid. He's trying to, he must think he's Magic Johnson or Julius Erving. He's trying to glide through the lane gracefully, lay the ball up, finger roll, and like, bro, what are you doing? You're 6'10", dunk the ball. I think it's maybe because he's been playing with Kyrie now, so he might think he got a little finesse. Buddy, you don't have finesse, okay? Okay? You don't have finesse. Okay, listen, your body don't even work like that. But look, though.
Go.
How does this even happen? How does that even happen? Chat. I said chat. I mean, listen. I don't think you can call yourself a professional. I don't think you can call yourself a professional and you airball a layup. Guys, if you airball a floater, if you're on the sideline, if you're dribbling towards the baseline, you float the ball up and it's an air ball. It's not that bad. But this is dead like a layup attempt. Like he's trying to lay the ball up. He's so scared that they're going to foul him. And he has to go to the
player on him. He's just going to make you pay all night.
Look at this.
Durant, give and go.
It's not even close towards the rim. Ben Simmons is on the cusp of being a bust in front of our eyes. I don't know what to say about this guy right now. I said it from the beginning. I didn't know what was the end goal or the purpose of him being on this team. Because he's not going to get the ball. Kyrie and KD going, dribble, and shoot. So he's not getting the ball. You're not going to be able to get on the fast break and pass that much. So I'm like, he can't stretch the floor. So what is he over here for? Now, a lot of people said, well, he's a good defensive player. He's been on the all defensive team a couple times. He's been a runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year many times. He'll bring the defensive presence that Brooklyn needs. Ben Simmons has the second worst defensive rating in the NBA as we speak. As you know, his number one. You want to know who number one is? His teammate, Kevin Durant. His teammate, Kevin Durant. 1 and 2, dynamic duo right there. Ben Simmons has the second worst defensive efficiency or rating in the NBA. First game of the season, Zion gave him buckets. First game of the season, Zion gave him buckets. Second game of the season, Siakam came in there and gave him 30. The third game of the season, Ja Morant and Desmond Bain did one better and said, we're going to give you 40. Then Giannis came over there and said, I'll do you one better. I'll give you 42. Brooklyn Nets are 1-6, I believe, 1-5 as we speak right now. They just lost to the Pacers. Tyler had 32. You'll never guess this. You'll never guess who had 32 off the bench for Indiana. A guy named Benedict Mathurin gave you 32 off the bench. So in other words, the only area he was supposed to come in and fix for this team, he can't even do that. Teams is having field days on them. I mean, they in the high 120s too. High 120s, low 130s. Ben Simmons out there getting cooked. And then I know y'all seen the video when the game against Milwaukee, Kyrie gave this man a pass. Ben Simmons caught the ball. What'd he do? Looking to pass. Kyrie was like, shoot the ball. Kyrie yelled at this man, shoot the ball, Ben. Ben, you're 6'10", Ben. You're 6'10". I need you to look at the rim at least. But see, you know what the problem is? He wasted too much time last season doing a whole bunch of complaining, talking about you had mental health issues. You was too busy trying to sue Philly for some stuff. Then you hopped on the JJ Redick podcast. You're like, oh, yeah, mentally I'm pretty good right now. I just want to know what the heck was he really doing all last season? You had a full season plus this past offseason to work on your game, to get a jumper, to actually come back and be aggressive. But it's clear as day, you didn't do none of that. What you do? Shop. Maybe put up a couple shots, play card all day, showed off your Ferraris on your Instagram story, bought the latest Louis V jackets that was coming out, made sure you was fresh on the sidelines for sure. But you didn't do nothing to improve your game. You didn't work hard to improve the doubters that they were wrong about you. You proved us exactly who we thought you were. A lazy, soft light skin who complains and doesn't get better. The reason why them dudes at Philly ain't want you, they the only ones that kept it real with you. After that Hawks series, when you laid the bed multiple times in the series, what Dark Rivers come and say? No. Or was it was Joel Embiid. We lost the game when Ben Simmons he passed it up for free throws instead of taking a layup. When Doc Rivers went up there and said what he said about you, then you go in the post game. Reporter asked you, "Oh, what do what areas you think you need to get better at?" Sure, everything. I think everything can be improved. Okay, bro, you're a joke. You're a joke. You talking about everything needs to be improved, yet you come back this season the same player. And dudes is out here talking about, man, he hasn't played in a year and a half. Let him get warmed up. Let him get his legs under him. I just watched a game in where John Wall's first game back, he looked like he ain't missed a beat. I watched Kawhi first game back. He looked like he ain't missed a beat. Them dudes missed the same amount of time as you. So what's your excuse? Ain't no excuse. You suck. That's what it is. That's the only excuse. You suck. You don't have a jumper. You are not aggressive. You can't defend. The only thing you can do is pass. And you're not even doing that at an efficient rate. At this point in the season, you almost have as many fouls as you do points. And matter of fact, how much did he have in this game against the Pacers? I didn't even look. You had 9 points. You only took 6 shots. How many fouls you had, though? Let's see. Fouls. Okay, it doesn't tell me how many fouls he got. Okay, whatever. Cool. You played 36 minutes. You only had 9 points. Daniel had a triple-double, though, 8 and 9. You was 3 of 7 field goal range, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. I mean, that's not bad, but 36 minutes and 9 points plus your 6'10" with the athletic build. Hey, listen, trust me. This Ben Simmons experience will not work. But again, this is the last. This whole trio or duo in Brooklyn is not going to last anyways. This will be over as we know it by the season ends. But Ben Simmons gets me highly upset because he did all that he did in Philly. You showed up in practice, not giving effort. Then you got traded. Now you over here talking about on the podcast. They're talking about, oh, when you go back to Philly, are you looking forward to the game? Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. I can't wait. Oh yeah, buddy, trust me, we can't wait too. We'll be front row with the popcorn in our hand, looking at you. It'll be a grand, jolly time. I will enjoy myself watching you unfold. So yeah, Ben Simmons garbage. Until he improves on his game, until he can make a jumper consistently, he'll continue to be the same mediocre player he is, and that's just a fact. So yeah, that's too much on that. I know this, like I said, this video came out pretty late, and I didn't get a chance to react to it when I wanted to. So yeah, here we are. Fellas, make sure you take my advice on that first take about the Halloween costumes. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be probably saying, Davo, you trying to give us this advice. Do you get any girls? Do you pool with? Do you have females? Listen, hey, I'll be the first one to tell you, I don't have any females. I don't get no females. When I mean no, I mean zero. Okay, I just got to a point where I don't even try no more. If you can go on the internet right now, you go on Google search, you type in a homeless man. You go back, delete the M in homeless and hit the search bar. A picture of me will pop up. No cap. No bad. A picture of me will pop up. It's free promo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go look me up on the internet right now. Promise you, I don't get any females. But I sit back and I observe. I see what's going on. I see how people move. I see the motion. I'm just trying to kick game to y'all. Don't be worried. Listen, don't ask the questions. Just take the advice. It's W advice. Don't worry about the messenger, okay? That's what y'all gotta learn, man. It's easy money. But yeah, this is gonna do it, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later.